Hi everybody, very good evening. This is Puneet Khanna once again back to my channel IELTS Puneet Khanna, or I should say free IELTS and PTE. So I hope today you people are enjoying this session very much. Today we people are going to have a sound discussion on IELTS speaking. Clear? So today I have just brought the IELTS speaking band descriptors, and today we will be discussing what are the things that we need to have the effective speaking, how the students can upgrade your band score in the IELTS speaking, and I will definitely giving you some of the tips and some of the ideas that will be definitely helpful to you to upgrade your IELTS speaking. Clear? So first of all, I would recommend everybody to kindly share with your friends, okay, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed to my channel, so that everybody can come to know about the IELTS speaking that I'm just going to provide over here. So if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe it, okay, and kindly share this with your near and dears, okay guys, and please comment in the comment box, okay, in the IELTS YouTube channels. Kindly comment, and if you have any doubts regarding any of the things, we will be discussing that things, okay. So firstly, we are just going to talk about the speaking band descriptors, like what is the basic way by how the examiners these days are checking the speakings, and what is the basic things the examiners use when they are just giving the result to the student, and how the students score, okay. So here we are just going to talk about the IELTS speaking. So whether you're preparing for general IELTS, whether you're preparing for academic IELTS, so IELTS speaking is same for each and every student, okay guys. So there is not a difference between the IELTS speaking, that's only same, okay. So there are four things which the examiner judges when he or she is checking your IELTS speaking. So the first thing is your fluency and coherence, okay. So remember, you must be having a good fluency. Clear guys? You'll be having a good fluency. So when you are speaking, fluency means you are just speaking without any pauses. And there is a coherence. Coherence, I want to say, just a coherence, there should be a coherence in your ideas. Clear? So that thing is really important. Here I'm going to give an example of fluency. For example, whenever I ask from the students where do you come from, majority of students speak like that. Well, I come from a small place, village Sylvia, district Freethcourt, which is available in the district Freethcourt, okay. Sometimes they speak like that. I am come from a small village that is in village Sylvia, and that is village Sylvia. So these type of I would say inaccuracies are there in your pronunciation, clear? And sometimes they speak like that. They just do the sound of so these type of things are noted when you are giving your IELTS speaking. So remember this thing that you should be having a clear tone, okay, when you are preparing for your IELTS speaking. So you should be having a clear tone. So when you'll be having a very clear tone in your IELTS speaking, so it will definitely impress the examiner. So definitely examiner will be giving you a very good band score if you will be having a very good IELTS speaking. So if I talk about the same things, how you people can have a proper that things clear. For that, I'll be just telling you how we can just improve the fluency. So meanwhile, I'm discussing what are the four criteria that examiner look in your IELTS speaking. So first thing is your fluency and coherence, okay. So here I'm just bit discussing. So able to keep going and demonstrate a willingness to produce long term. So you are able to speak a very good speaking, clear. So this is a score of a student who scored band 6, okay. Uses a range of spoken discourse, markers, connectives and cohesive features, though not always appropriately. So that means that students are using some cohesive devices while speaking, but sometimes they are not so accurate with their devices. Sometimes they use the although, they're using the subordinating conjunction with coordinating conjunction, okay. So these type of inaccuracies are there. For example, sometimes students use although I live in a small town, but it is a very beautiful. So you cannot use but with although, clear. So this is the main small things that students are having, and sometimes they are having some sort of repetition, like occurrence may be lost at times as a result of hesitation. Sometimes people hesitate. So generally, what I have seen when the students give the speaking in their daily lives, and when they are preparing or they are taking the training from any as institute, when they are giving their speaking in a daily life, so they don't have any sort of hesitation, they don't have any sort of lack of confidence. But whenever they are going to take their IELTS actually mock test, when they are getting ready or they are going for taking their IELTS exam, so at that time they are really nervous. Okay, so this is the thing that how you can tackle. So you have to prepare daily that you are going to take the real exam. So you must be having this thing that you are going to take the real exam. So you should never ever feel hesitated when you are speaking. Clear? And try to have a good command over the grammar so that you don't be doing any type of self-correction, when you are preparing for your speaking flow. So generally I discuss the same things with the students, okay, when people are preparing, okay. So the second thing comes is your lexical resource. Clear? So lexical resource means that you need to have a good collocations, you need to have a good uncommon vocabulary, as I discussed yesterday in the reading also, that by doing reading you can upgrade your IELTS speaking also by learning different type of words, by learning different type of vocabulary. So for these things I keep on updating my students with the new vocabulary. So if you are studying anywhere, if you are having some problems with your IELTS speaking, so just ask from your examiner or ask from your teacher whether I'm having a problem with my lexical resource, or you can just seek some advice from him or her, like how to upgrade, or you can just take some collection of lexical resources from your teachers. Okay, so third thing that I want to discuss, it comes with grammatical range and accuracy. So remember, you need to have a good grammatical range and accuracy, when you are having you are preparing for your IELTS. Okay, so means that you need to use some simple, complex and compound sentences when you are speaking. Okay, and there should be a proper accuracy when you are speaking passive sentences. There should be a proper accuracy. Sometimes some students omit the be, sometimes they don't use the be, sometimes they are not using the proper second forms when they're talking about the past tense. So these type of general accuracies, inaccuracies are there when people speak. So you must be having the proper usage of is, am, are. You must be knowing like what type of collocations are there, like verb and adverb, how to make the sentences of verb and adverb, how to make the sentences of noun plus adjective. For example, I can say that IELTS is tough. Some students say IELTS is tough. So IELTS is a noun over here. Tough is, I would say, an adjective over here. So we need to know about this collocations, about this combinations, like when we are going to prepare for the IELTS exams. Okay, so these type of right structures are so helpful when you are preparing for your IELTS exam, because without these structures, so you'll be having numerous problems. So I would recommend that everybody to have the knowledge of these right grammatical structures. Okay, so moving towards the last thing is your pronunciation. So pronunciation is again a very good important thing, when you are speaking the English. So majority of students make so many problems with their pronunciation. For example, I'm in a Punjab area, so majority of students don't have a good pronunciation. They just simply speak Pinglish. They don't speak English, they speak Pinglish. For just I'm giving you an example. I am talking about yeah, last time I planned a trip to Amritsar, I planned a trip to Ludhiana. These type of inaccuracies, like this type of pronunciation of your native language is following. Okay, so remember, if you are going to take IELTS exam, so remember this is international English language. So this is international English language. So examiner is expecting you to have a right pronunciation. So pronunciation which is audible to the examiner. If you are using some wrong pronunciation, so maybe that thing won't be audible to the examiner. So if anything is not audible to the examiner, he or she won't be giving you your score. So remember this thing, that you need to have a right pronunciation. And I would say that for improving your pronunciation, you don't need to go anywhere. Okay, you're having a very good module that is listening with you. So whenever you do the listening, so try to speak accordingly. Try to speak in the same accent. Try to speak in the same pronunciation. Whatever the pronunciation or whatever the accent is being used by the speaker in your listening. So just you need to copycat for improving your pronunciation. Just you need to try to speak in foreign accent. Do not put so much stress on the words. If you are putting too much stress on the words, this can also hamper your band scoring. So please do not put too much stress on the words. Speak politely. Listen to the foreigners. If you are having some foreigners around you, okay, so try to speak with them. Try to understand their lip sync movements. Okay, clear? So understand whatever the things the speakers speak and how they speak. And while speaking, you need to focus on your intonation and your stress also. Sometimes we have to speak in a very excessive way, here I'm going to talk about, but don't say like that. You're just pitching your voice too much. So you have to keep control on your intonation and your pronunciation. So where to put intonation and where to put stress. Okay, clear? So these type of things are very, very, very important when you are preparing for your IELTS examinations, because without these things there will be some issues we will be facing. Okay, so here I'm going to present different things. So you'll be getting this type of things, remember. Okay, so this type of things, you'll be having three parts when you'll be preparing for your IELTS speaking exam. So in the part 1 you'll be confronted with some introductory questions. So remember, the part 1 is that part where the examiner will say you, let's talk about television programs, let's talk about home and accommodation, let's talk about internet. So he or she will be introducing the main speech, the main topic. Okay, clear? And accordingly he or she will be speaking. So just understand to him or her. Okay, so keep your mind accordingly. Clear? Then after that he or she will be giving you a cue card, and in that cue card you will be given 1 minute time. Okay, so in that 1 minute time I recommend you people to make a bubble, make some bubbles. Okay guys, clear? And try to write down each and every points related with that. For example, who this person is. Okay, so you must write down the person's name over there, what work this person does. Then in the second bubble you must write down the work, run business, do job, government employee, do job. Okay, in a government department, so by this you can elaborate your answers. So why this person decided to start a business. Okay, I want an extra income, diversify his or her income. So you must be having a good knowledge of elaborating your points. Okay, clear? And explain whether you would like to do the same kind of work as this person. Yeah, of course I would like to do the same kind of person. Okay, I would like to do the same kind of work. So you can just give your permission, or you can give your own opinion about the same things. Clear? So by making all that bubbles, okay, so remember this thing, that when you were speaking, so you have to speak in a way, clear, that your speech should go for at least 2 minutes. Okay, you can simply start like this. Thank you sir for giving me such a nice cue card. So here I would like to describe about a person who has started a business recently. Okay, so you should give a proper introduction to your cue card when you are speaking the cue card. Okay, so without giving a proper introduction you cannot impress your examiner. Okay, clear? So after that, whatever the points are there, you can just one by one keep on speaking on each and every point. So one more thing that I recommend to the students that you can practice at your home by keeping a stopwatch with you and just speak at least for 2 minutes. Try your level best, because there are some examiners who can stop you for 1 minute. There are some examiners who can stop you for 30 seconds. There are some examiners who will listen to you properly. So remember this thing, the more you speak, the more examiner will be able to understand you. So this is your speaking test. If you won't speak, examiner won't be able to understand you, won't be able to give you the point. So this is your speaking test. Okay, so you must be speaking more and more. You must be elaborating. So he or she will be noticing that how good you are at elaborating your points. So whatever the points you people are giving, so the point should be to the point. They should be a proper fluency, coherence. They should be you're using good lexical resource. You are using good grammatical range and accuracy, and you are using right principle, right? Okay. So all these right pronunciation. Sorry. So after using all that things, you can simply impress your examiner. Okay, clear? So when you are finishing, so that's all about a person who has started a new business. Okay, so that's all about. So you must come to a proper ending. Remember this thing. So this thing will show to the examiner that you have stopped your speech. Clear? Okay, so you must always start with a proper starting, always do a proper ending. Okay, so in the end, he or she will be asking some more and more questions from you. So when he or she will be asking questions from you, you need to understand, okay, first of all, whether the examiner is asking the question with present indefinite. So you must be using like present indefinite tense over there, singular and plural verbs. You must be having knowledge about them. Whether the examiner is asking about past, so you must be using some second forms for the past. Okay, clear? Whether examiner is asking for the future, using would, so you must be answering with would. Okay, so you need to focus on all these type of things. Whether the examiner is asking advice from you, what should the students do to improve their English? Clear? So you must give the answer accordingly. Whether examiner is using some modal verbs like can, could, okay? So you must be answering to the examiner in the same way as the examiner is answering to you, asking questions to you. So this is really a best way when you'll be preparing for your IELTS speaking. Clear, guys? Clear? So now here I'm going to give you some useful tips, clear, how you people can start. So remember, this is the starting. Clear? Here I'm going to discuss you to how to improve your flow. So what is the best way to improve your flow? So if you are preparing for IELTS exam, okay, if you are intermediate, if you are at your advanced level, clear, so you must be using this exercise that I am giving you. So with the help of that exercise, I am giving you guarantee that you will be improving your band score a lot. Okay, the exercise is that just have a good command over grammar. Okay, for that you need to start. Okay, start with, I'm just starting from basic, from the beginner level. Okay, start with present indefinite tense. Okay, guys, so always start with present indefinite tense. So if I talk about the present indefinite tense, so you must be having knowledge about present indefinite tense. So what is present indefinite tense? Present indefinite tense is that tense, that work that we do in our daily routine. Remember this thing, the works that we do in our daily routine. Okay, clear? Daily, clear, that we take bath daily, we brush our teeth daily, we go for morning walk, we have our meals, we have tea, we have milk, we have the classes, we do the assignments. Okay, we attend the live classes of Mr. Puneet. Okay, clear? Okay, so this type of daily routine, clear? And after that, these topics are non-continuous. Remember this thing. So this is non-continuous. That means avoid ismr ing. Okay, ismr verb plus ing. Okay, avoid, because this is non-continuous tense. So you must be avoiding this thing. Clear? And third thing is that you are doing this work on regular intervals. Okay, you're doing this work on regular intervals. So for example, here I'm going to start with my daily routine. Clear? So it's a very good exercise to gain some flow. Okay, everybody, and to gain some fluency and to have a good command over English. Clear? Remember this thing. So daily routine. Clear? So if I talk about the daily routine, then I can simply say like that, use verb first form. Okay, use verb first form. Okay, to explain. Clear? For example, I wake up early at 5:30. I wake up early at 5:30. Okay, I wake up at 5:30. You can simply say I wake up at 5:30. Then you need to use some connectors. Okay, I wake up at 5:30. after that. Okay, so this is the connectors that you can use for gaining fluency. You must be having the right connectors. Either you can say then, okay, either you can use then rather than using after that, or you can use after verb plus ing. So you were asking, sir, not to use ing, but remember after is a preposition, so after preposition you have to use ing. Here I'm giving you example like I wake up at 5:30. Okay, after waking up I go for nature call. Okay, after waking up I go for nature call. So this is the thing how we can use after waking up. So remember after is a preposition, so after waking, so after preposition, after you have to use verb plus ing. Clear? So this is the preposition, or in other words we can also say gerund form. Okay, so after prepositions we always use gerund form, or we can simply say noun forms, we can say ing form. So whatever is easy to you people can use. Okay, clear? So I wake up at 5:30 after waking up, or you can say I wake up at 5:30, after that I go for nature call, or you can say I wake up at 5:30 then I go for nature call. Clear? So likewise you have to speak. So here I'm just giving you my simple daily routine. So here my name is Puneet Khanna. So today I'm going to talk about my daily routine. I wake up in the morning at 5:30 a.m. After waking up I go for nature call. After that I have 2 glasses lukewarm water. After having that 2 glasses lukewarm water I go for morning walk. I do morning walk for nearly 30 minutes. After that I do some yoga exercises. After getting free from yoga exercises I get ready for my I just prepare for taking bath. I brush my teeth. After brushing my teeth I take bath. After taking bath I dress up and I worship the God. After worshipping the God I have my breakfast, and then I get ready for my office, and I reach my office in the morning at 9 a.m. After reaching my office I start my first class. Firstly I start with the speakings. After getting free from the speakings I give the readings to my students. After getting free from the readings I provide them some discussions. I just help them how to locate the location of their answer and how to take out the answer and how to stay away from the confusions and how to manage the time. So I just give the tips, each and everything to my students. Then I start their listening and I give them the answers. After giving answers to them I teach them about the writing. First of all I teach them about the writing task 1. After that I teach them about writing task 2. For that sometimes I give the full explanation of the writing task 1 by writing the complete task. Sometimes I give the ideas for the task 2 and task 1. Okay, so I get free from my other students at 2, and at 2 I have my lunch. After having lunch I start my online class and I get free from the class sometimes at 3 or sometimes at 3:15, and after that I have some evening classes, so I repeat the same. So this is the way how you people can speak. So when you are speaking avoid avoid correcting. Clear? So this way you can have a very good command over your speaking. Okay, so this is the best way to improve. So okay everybody, so I'll be coming with some more tips to you people in my next session. So I hope you people have really enjoyed my this session. So if you'll be having some doubts, if you'll be wanting some more ideas, so you can just simply ask me. So this is the end of my today's session. I hope you all have enjoyed my this session. So till then, bye bye everybody. Please don't forget to subscribe to